So everything has obviously been boring the last few days. There hasn't really been much going on. Prices have been pretty flat, except for the pulse chain ecosystem, which has been exploding. But what we have been missing the last 3 days is starting up again today. I'm talking about trading for spot Bitcoin ETFs. Now, again, many people have not been happy with the impact that we've been seeing, but it's this slow shift that takes place. We've talked about what BlackRock has done, removed 10,500 BTC from supply. This should likely continue as demand begins to ramp up for these spot Bitcoin ETFs. And really what you need is you need more trading. You need more interest. And that builds over time, right? Again, these are just kind of the baby steps. Now, so obviously we get some good news tomorrow, hopefully from the Coinbase v SEC case. We get 4 days of trading volume from the spot Bitcoin ETFs. And you can tell that at least as of right now, before I get this video out, the market is starting to see a little excitement. We're starting to see BTC push back towards 43. SHIB is still at 5096, but putting together a green candle for the day, trying to follow this trend here that we've been setting. Okay. And this is exciting. Hopefully this means we have a good week of rally ahead of us. Now we're seeing a little bit of shift from institutions too. If you guys remember, I believe it was Vanguard that shut down their spot Bitcoin ETF product. They said they don't necessarily endorse that, but it sounds like they're actually changing their tune a little bit. I believe once many of these entities realize the type of fees that they can collect from these trades, right? They're going to be more on board with it. Remember, it's all about money for these big dogs. How much money can we make? What's the best way to make it? And if there is this demand for spot Bitcoin ETFs or to get into crypto, like there is, and it has been for a long period of time, they're going to get on board. All right. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I think we're going to start to see some of the early impact of this a lot sooner than people realize. Now, again, this week may be kind of flat. We're seeing a little excitement now, but remember, we still have to work through some GBTC selling. We have to work through some FTX reserve selling, or not FTX reserve, FTX estate selling, right? There's some of that has to be absorbed by the market still. And that may take, again, probably another half a week or so. Okay. I don't know how much selling they were doing this weekend. I'm guessing not much. It's the reason probably why the market's been flat. They've probably waited for more spot Bitcoin ETF transactions to go on so they could basically sell into the buys, right? But eventually, remember, their bags run out. Their bags are not limitless. All right. And as big players continue to buy, even as retail continues to buy, we're going to see a big shift. That's where, again, the price of assets can kind of take off. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for when it comes to SHIB. I think that, like I've said many times, and I don't want to sound like a freaking parrot repeating myself, I think this explosion is going to happen at some point here. Maybe it's just pushed out a little bit. Maybe we don't see it quite at this rate. Maybe it's pushed out to here or something like that, right? But we'll just have to obviously wait and see what happens. See how much trading volume there is for this week. Obviously, we have to wait for the news in the middle of the week to see if we're going to get any market impact from that. But we're getting pretty close, guys. Getting pretty close to this Bitcoin halving. So appreciate you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Show your support below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.